Hey everyone, it is Char from Char's Fascination, and I'm fascinatedly happy to be able to show you the gusset that I sewed by hand. And now, except for the part I did on the machine, but I will show you that. And I'm happy to be getting this done, because, yeah. It takes a while to do this. And like I said, I really say that a lot of styles came from our styles, even though a lot of cultures had similar styles, but not exactly the same style. So a lot of this went into a lot of traditional regalia. And that's why I say, when I watched Morgan Donner do the 1 hour dress, which is serious, Morgan, you're absolutely right, girl. That does take longer than an hour. So she is right. I really like Morgan. She's cool. That's why when I got that pin from her, I was like, everything smelled like the West Coast. It smelled like the mountain area, if that makes any sense, I still have it. I put it up there. So what I'm going to do, and this is what you traditionally do. Now, with Native Americans, if you went with old historical tradition, you would basically use a bone needle, or you would use a needle made out of the little spiny parts of a porcupine, the porcupine quill. And this is true. And so that was traditional for that. And a lot of things were made out of animal bone. Animal bone and animal hide. Nothing on the animal went to waste. Skins. If you were going to go for the meat, you used the skins for a lot of different purposes. Oh yeah, there were a lot of different purposes for using the hides of the animals. A lot of people think, that's vicious. No, actually, it kept the land from being disgusting. Kept the land from pretty much being gross. Like fish bones would go back in the earth for gardening purposes, and that's true. When I had a garden, I used to, when we go fishing, I used to put what was left of the fish in the garden, till that into the soil before growing the garden. I know you might think, ew, that's disgusting and it stinks. Well, it only stinks for a little while. But once you till that in, it actually makes for amazing fertilizer. So, yeah, the tribes still do it today. As far as I know, the Umatilla, the Cayuse, and the Walla Walla still do that today for the Mission Reservation. Located in Pendleton, Oregon. One thing, I think I told you guys about this before. When I was a little girl, I used to ask why were they always throwing pennies and, change to people of the res, and I always thought that was kind of just wrong to do. I thought that that was like making the tribes beg. And to me, that made me feel, maybe it was just me, that made me feel like other people wanted to see the tribesmen beg. And to me, that kind of like broke my heart. So like the mayor was standing next to me one year during the parade, and I mentioned something to him about it. And he talked to Chief Thomas Morning Owl about it, and the other chiefs, and like they no longer did that. I did a painting with the likeness of Chief Thomas Morning Owl. It was really good. Too bad the building that it was in, you know, stuff happens. Okay, so now that we have that hand sewn, what we're gonna do, don't tell me that got like too taut. I think it did, or it might have accidentally got sewn to the wrong spot. But no, that can be fixed. That can definitely be fixed. And I just did. So what we're gonna do is we're going to pin this to the other half and bring that over to the machine. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then we will have 2 gussets finished. So I really do enjoy my machine, and I do understand that I need to do some extra maintenance on it because lately it kind of sounds like it needs it. So I'm gonna have to like crack open this end and see if the belt went dry. If the belt went dry, then I'll just oil the belt, see if that renders it. For now, love my machine. Well, like I said, you know, one way that I found out traditional was not just from watching Making Regalia with Joaquin Lonlage, but was also from being around the tribes most of my life, you know. Being around the people off of the Mission Res, connecting with some of them, you know, just community. When you have community with people that you feel comfortable with, that makes such a difference. It really does. That's like out here on the East Coast. Having community with the Lenape and the other tribes at the powwow out here, that makes such a big difference for all the tribes that go. Whether they're selling merchandise or they're dancing. Oh, I love to double secure this. It's a thing. It's a thing I have. I love to make sure that the gusset is double secured. Especially when you're working with a fabric like this, and you need to make sure that that's double secured. So Yeah, that's just the thing I do with this. So what I'll do is I'll turn this right side out, show you that other gusset that I just did. I mean, that's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn clean right there. That's clean. Now the only other thing left to do is try this baby on. And I have like this on, so it's not going to be hard to just try it on what I already have on. If you're going to try on a piece of Regalia, be comfortable. That way you're not like undress, dress, undress, dress. You're able to just wear what you have on. And sorry, the sun is right there. The sun. You're like thinking I'm gonna break out in songs saying, "The sun'll be up tomorrow." We could hope, right? Okay. I had made up my mind that which side did I want? Let's go this way because it seems to be falling that way. Right? And if not, I can switch it around, but we have to test the length. Now I won't be showing you right away how I'm going to do the beadwork on this because this is very tasking as it is. Just to make a piece of Regalia, gotta unroll that from underneath. That helps. That really does help. Okay, so shut off this lamp. Actually, I'm not gonna have to cut anything off the bottom. And the neckline, it actually fits correct. The sleeves are correct. I did double check and make sure that I got these correct. And this is going to be, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be great for dancing. Yeah, I think this will be fine for just traditional. Now, I haven't started doing ribbon, but at least I've done traditional with traditional sleeve, traditional collar, and traditional gusset. And doing the bottom, no problem, but at least I'll be able to, you know, yeah, I'll be able to move around in this, pretty much. Yeah. Sorry guys, doing a little powwow dance. But at least I know I'll be able to move in it. Yep. It's not one of those fancy gala dresses, but it's a dress. And it, like I said, it is traditional. Do you have my braid? I didn't put in my foxtail, but when I do up the bottom of this, it'll be fine. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. I will be doing some more history soon. You know what happened. We all know what happened. I did say I would do this. I kept my promise. I have a friend overseas that wanted me to finish this. I don't have my glasses on. I don't see the time. Okay, I only got a few seconds. So Instagram, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will see you for some other stuff. Anyway. So, yeah, I used to do collaborations with Crochet Me Too. I'm gonna miss that this year, girl. You gotta come back. You gotta come back to YouTube, girl. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off the bottom of this because, like, I also need to turn the fan back on. It's getting hot in here, and I'm just gonna take off my regalia. Yes. And see, that's another reason why I wear a tank top. Periodically speaking. Periodically speaking, because that's what my pants are. Periodic table. So anyway, it's pretty much that gusset's nice on the inside. It's good. It's strong. That's how I want that. Just carefully lay this lovely over here. So yeah, I've had even my my lodge grandmaster asked me when I'm going to finish my regalia, or if I finished my regalia yet, and I told him no, I haven't finished that yet. He's like, "You gonna get that done?" So I also promised him that I would get it done. And I got it done, so I did get that done. So when I am like finished with the bottom of it, which takes some time to pin, because when you have a pattern on there, you want to make sure everything is like perfectly even. And I'm just gonna set that there. Yeah, you just want to make sure everything is perfectly even. And of course, as you know, we'll move the machine out of the way. This is it's a good thing that I have extra bobbins around, because I use the bobbin thread to do this instead of unthreading that, which is a good idea. If you have an extra bobbin around, just like, and you need that same color thread for a needle, then just use that. I mean, it makes sense. Makes a whole lot more sense than taking that sucker out and then rethread. Don't thread. You won't have to rethread. Anyway, like I was saying in the other video, I do keep a roll of artificial sinew. Obviously, I have two of these actually. I have this larger one, and then I have a smaller one. Now, this particular one, I did buy at the powwow. It says 0.5 pounds per spool. Made in India. We've run out of sinew plant here. I think we did. Actually, sinew is a plant product, or it is a product in all reality. Don't think it's gross. It's got to use up all the animal. Would be a thinner strand of animal hide. So, using either the technique of using either the one made out of plant life, or the one made out of, what's this one made out of anyway? It's a poly. I think. It's a waxed poly. That's fine with me. but it's made to copy the original. So, like, I'm not going to have any problem using this. And I know that glitched again, whatever. I'm not writing it. So, artificial sinew. Something that leather workers keep around and tribesmen keep around. Because moccasin work goes on. And what you guys know, I do have some hides, but I'm kind of changing my mind on that because they're goat hide. And I don't know if I want to make... I'm not sure I want to make moccasins out of that. I might make a bag out of it instead. And there wouldn't be anything wrong with making the bag out of it. But I thought, you know, I would teach you guys a little like historical background on, you know, what the sinew is for. A lot of other things. And no, we don't get our designs from India. Poor misguided Kathy Hay. Poor misguided Kathy Hay. Feel sorry for you, sweetie. I really do. Get your voice back. We have a lot to talk about. Okay, the feel of the... I love Kathy Hay, don't get me wrong. It's just that she doesn't understand our traditions and our ways of life, like I was saying in the other video, and it's the truth. But for centuries, people didn't want you to know the truth. And truthfully, America was rented out for 26 skins and some beads. Well, your rent's up. Your lease has been up for years. This is actually true. Turtle Island, aka America, was leased to the Europeans for 26 hides and some beads. Based on, well, no, your lease has been expired for a while. Long while. But, you know, hey, historically speaking, I'm just saying that lease has been expired for a while. What I'm going to do here to pin is basically do the same thing that I did for the sleeve. It's like take it up. And you know, I don't have to take this up too much, so I can make it a thinner rolled hem if I wanted to. But I also need to take this and go to the side. Oh, guys. Maybe I just felt like cracking that lease comment for a purpose. It's actually true. So yeah, we're just gonna like double roll that, but we're not gonna do it very wide at the bottom. So basically about there. And I'm gonna say that's a half an inch. Yeah, that's about a half an inch. That's a half an inch. So you're gonna roll this in about a half an inch, and then you're gonna pin that. And then the same way I did the sleeves is how I'm gonna do the bottom of this. And we'll call this done. And then I actually will get moving on to this right here. This needs to be put together now. definitely does. So that's also on point for this week, which will probably be, this starts tomorrow. I'm going to finish my Regalia tonight, and that dress will start tomorrow. So everybody here on YouTube, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. My hair is a mess. I don't really care about that because I've been sewing. And stay safe if you're in this hurricane. Because I'll tell you what, earlier, that was in her insane weather. Oh my God. The power almost went out here, but it did go out not too far away from Millville or Vineland. Somewhere around there it went out because of the damage. I know abs. Even though I haven't really watched your videos lately, just like, it's alright, girl. It's alright. Maybe, I'm just gonna say, maybe it's just your thumbnail. I'm like, because I try to bring such a cheery thumbnail. Cheery, not, how can I say this, baity. I'm not busting on you, sweetie. I'm joking. Anyway, yeah, I am. I'm joking with you. So yeah, everybody be safe in this storm if you're in it. Our police and fire rescue units, be safe. Stay blessed, and let's think about other people. Especially during this kind of weather. I mean, serious. During this kind of weather. All of you later tomorrow for that dress, because yes, to that dress. And it's not a wedding, because I'm never getting married. And I don't care. Anyway, alright, love you guys, bye.